Hey guys, and welcome to a totally new series on a game that probably none of you will have ever heard of before. Oh nice, we randomed Isaac. We're going to be playing The Binding of Isaac today, which is, again, not something I think a lot of you will be familiar with, but I think you should be, because it's a really good top-down roguelike. It was actually kind of the roguelike that spawned the resurgence of roguelikes we're seeing today, along with, like, maybe Spelunky is the other big influence there. And it's a great game. It's okay, I'm gonna stop being facetious here. I know I've done many hundreds of episodes on this game before, and a lot of you are gonna be thinking, what the fuck? Binding of Isaac back on Green's channel, not in a head-to-head format. The reason I'm doing this is because the Binding of Isaac Daily Challenge is now a thing. There's gonna be a link to that in the description below. You can go and check it out on Reddit. You just go to the Binding of Isaac subreddit, and it's should always be like the top pinned post. We'll give you a special code that you can enter into the spider mod, which it's not too difficult. You go into like the seed tab at the top and just check out the random seeded options, and you can put in the seed and do the Isaac Daily Challenge. It's not as robust as the way challenges might work in something like Spelunky, where they're kind of integrated into the game, because of the fact that the way the item generation works kind of depends a lot on a whole lot of factors, not least of which what items you have unlocked. And so it's daily challenges can end up diverging pretty significantly as time goes on. So it's not the sort of thing where you can like join in right with me and play the exact same seed as me, unless you make the same decisions as me, if that makes any sense. And you must also have Platinum God and everything, so that nothing is changed there. But you know, despite all that, seems like a cool idea. Seems like something that I'll enjoy for at least a little while. You know, this is definitely not going to be an every single day kind of series, but it is going to be. You know, I just feel like playing some Isaac today. You know, nice, relaxed recording, and you know, so I'll fire up the Isaac Daily Challenge, and hopefully you guys enjoy that too. I get the feeling that a lot of people are going to be happy about a resurgence of Isaac on the channel, since head-to-head is still by far my most popular series after all of this time, which kind of blows me away, honestly, that Isaac still has such a cult following. It's a great game, but like, how much of it can you really watch? But you know, I've spent enough time away from it that I'm not bored of it anymore. So if you guys enjoy it too, then that's awesome. So anyway, thus far things are going okay. We're still on the first floor, but it's an extra large floor, and we've got this little Steven fella with us. I decided to pick him up because, you know, we're gonna have a lot of stuff to reroll on this floor. Halo of Flies, definitely an instant pickup. You know, it's not the best item in the game, but if you reroll it, you definitely stand to get a lot of items worse than it. Here's the boss room, so we're gonna head straight in there so that we can start getting our D6 charges out of the way if necessary, you know, if I don't like the boss drops that much. We can also maybe hope to get a deal with the devil going on in here, which I'll be able to save my D6 roll for. There won't be any dilemma there, because we're gonna just get a cube of meat off of this guy, and no reason to roll that, because it will just be another cube of meat. Blue Famine, actually a pretty big bonus to be facing this blue version of Famine, because he's gonna give us some guaranteed spirit hearts, and isn't really hard at all. So we'll just finish him off. I gotta remember, we've got an Eternal Heart waiting earlier in the floor. That's definitely, it's one of those things where, like, if I was playing on my own, I would never ever forget Eternal Hearts, but because I'm trying to provide commentary as well, it's overly difficult. So I should probably, speaking of providing commentary, I should probably talk to you guys a little bit about what the fuck is going on with the channel lately, since I've only been doing Green vs. Zen and head-to-head for, like, what, a couple weeks now? I've had a crazy summer so far. Lots of personal stuff that I don't want to get into, just because, you know, it's like, might come off as bitching. We're gonna take all of this? Should we? No? I don't know, man. Brimstone's really good. I think we should take Brimstone. I think we should skip on Spirit of the Night, because going with no hearts whatsoever scares me and might actually kill me, thinking about it. I'm not sure if I would survive that. We're gonna take another health up. man, I should have taken this before going in there because I knew I wasn't going to roll it regardless. But I just wasn't even making the decision. So anyway, yeah, I've had a pretty crazy summer so far, and I apologize for the lack of content. But also, part of why I haven't been posting as much is because I got my job as a writer and editor back, which some of you guys might remember. That's like super old school Green 9090 before that job kind of just dried up and disappeared. But like basically what happened was I used to work on Amazon MTurk, which is this place where, man, it's really hard to explain. Like, people put little jobs up that humans can do, and I got a pretty sweet job on there. I just happened to come in at the right time to get a qualification to do some writing work on there, which I'm really good at. I majored in English in college, and that's kind of been one of my passions for most of my life. So, ooh, treasure map, yes please, we'll take that, and we might come back for that spirit heart, I don't know. But, yeah, so it was pretty great. We haven't been to the secret room yet, right? That's just because of the treasure map. Let's see if there's anything up here we can blow up concurrently, though. Nope. Oh, we might be able to... Oh, that's bullshit. That guy didn't even come close to touching me, but he still blew up, so I guess that's inaccurate. Let's go ahead and take this shit. Free bomb is pretty much worthwhile already. With Brimstone, we gotta press our advantage here. I can clean up early game rooms so easily that it's a bad idea to skip really anything at this point, because I'm so unlikely to be taking any damage anywhere. And we can just get some free stuff going on. So I'm gonna use one of my bombs, pop into Mr. Secret Room here, and guess I'll play this. Wow, that's actually a pretty great value for 1 cent. A bomb and a key. My bomb back, really, for getting in there, but also the key. I'm not going to use the key to get into that chest. Oh, don't shoot that! Fucking... what's your name? Little Steve? If that is your real name. But luckily nothing came of it, but, you know, it's just good practice to keep your familiars in check. You know, give them a little smack in the face. Show them who's boss. Don't do that to your familiars in real life. That's not nice. That's not funny. Familiar abuse is a real thing. Curse of the Labyrinth again! What the fuck is going on here? I think we should go... Let's see. The bosses are definitely going to be top right, I believe. My Isaac map reading might be a little rusty, but I'm pretty sure that's a guarantee for us. So we're going to head up top right and see if I'm accurate in thinking that. I will use my very last... Ooh, I thought for sure I had enough damage to take that guy out, but my hubris is going to cost me a spirit heart there, but no big deal. Already feeling my throat start to be like, oh my god, this recording thing is really brutal. Yeah, it kind of is. It's weird, like, usually I don't speak super loudly, but, you know, for recording, you gotta enunciate and project. Oh, the boss room could actually be bottom right as well, but I think it's gonna be top right. Alright, let's just pop in here. Oh, no! Damn it. That's really frustrating. I should have kept on charging that. I panic stopped charging once, and that got me hit again, but that's okay. It's only red hearts, though losing those red hearts is going to mean a lack of, what am I even trying to say? A lack of Satan chance. You know, deal with the devil chances. That's alright, though. We already have Brimstone, so what more does he have to offer? We're gonna... I don't know if I want to take the Steam set. We're on the Caves fucking XL. We're gonna see one more shop top. So we're gonna roll that. We're gonna take the Nun's Habit. We're gonna be very happy with our decision. We're also gonna grab a key. And we're gonna leave that shop owner alone from that point on. Not necessary. I used my one bomb to go into the secret room, right? That's something I remember saying out loud. I don't remember what was in the secret room. But that's okay. Anyway, we're gonna head up this way, probably find the bosses, and start rolling their shit. But with Nun's Habit D6, we can really fuck around and you know, do some serious rolling, especially once we see some item rooms. If we want to, we can just roll them almost infinitely. Oh, ooh, that was dumb, for lack of a better word. It was real silly. Oh, there we go. Don't shoot the man. Don't stop it. I need to have my brimstone charged up, but I need this little shithead. Just keep it in his pants for a second so that we can get something done here. Anyway. Oh yeah, so back to the story as we fight this fistula, which is the DVD screensaver style boss fight. So I worked at MTurk, but then like what we were working on was getting this search engine optimization like article spinner ready by like there were jobs where it was like research a topic and write like 500 words on it or whatever, and that was boring, but it paid really well. And so there was a whole lot of that work, and also then there would be jobs where it was like, now rewrite that. I'm gonna save my d6 roll. Sounds crazy, but in case I get a devil room here, I don't want it to disappear on me without me being able to roll it at least once. So there was that, but then we finished our work on the article spinner, and that spinner is still in use today, but it was like it was temporary work. You know, he hired a bunch of writers to help him write this spinner, and then we all did it. And I was writing, and I was editing, and I was researching, and I was rewriting, and just all that kind of stuff. Very boring, but again, pretty good money. But yeah, so then the work dried up, and I stopped paying attention to it for a while. I had some money saved up after that, and I was focusing on YouTube, which I was hoping was going to become more of a thing than it ended up being for me, financially speaking, because the YouTube scene got real competitive after that. But for a little while, it was looking like my YouTube channel could turn into full-time income, you know, within 6 months of a given time. I was thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna be in the money, and then, you know, everything went to hell, which is fine. But anyway, that's kind of the history of that. We're gonna take the Jesus juice for some damage. There's no devil room. We're gonna roll that. Money, not really something that interests me a whole ton here, and we got to go back for the item room, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, so I stopped paying attention to the SEO work I was doing, and then they moved over to a new website, and I didn't notice. And by the time I did notice, my the like ability to sign up for a qualification or to take a test to be qualified to be a writer there had already closed because they had enough writers. I was just like, well, fuck, I've basically lost my job. Damn, I'm an idiot. Was pretty much how I responded to that. Lard. I don't know, man. I think we should roll lard. 2 more hearts. I'm already like not super happy with how slow I am. You know, it's not the worst. I don't feel slow, but I feel not fast. And if I take lard, then I will feel slow. And that's you know, not great. So we're gonna ignore that. And finish up the rest of this floor. Hopefully get another key so we can go to the other item room. I think I might be able to buy a key too. Ah, well, there it is right there. We're gonna go back and roll. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. But then just recently, qualifications opened back up because they had a huge backlog of work, and I took the qualification. The work I had to do was crazy. That's just more money. Now we've got a pageant boy and a quarter just sitting on the floor here. Fuck. But you know, worst case scenario, we're gonna end up with a bunch of money if we use all our D6 rerolls on something else. So my writing test, both writing tests were like this, but I don't remember the first one super well, but this one was crazy. Like my test that I had to do to get my job back was I had 20 minutes from hitting the accept button and learning what the test was gonna be. There was no warning, no like, here's what's gonna happen. You know, I hit accept and it was like, okay, you know, 20-minute timer starts. I'm like, oh fuck, and it's like you have that long to write like 700 words on DUI lawyer Jacksonville, and I was like, excuse me. So that gives you a good idea of what my job is like. It's just like sometimes the most bizarre shit that I have to write about, but you know, it works out, and it's for SEO purposes usually, so it's not the worst. I think Mutant Spider is just purely bad with Brimstone, so I'm gonna roll that. We're gonna pick up a wooden spoon. Now I kind of wish I had left the lard on the floor. We're gonna pop in here as well and Get some flies, and that's also going to charge up our D6, and now on our way back, we can hit that item room, and we need to get some hearts pretty soon here. I took some stupid damage from basically being slow, actually. Those bombs were not something I could avoid very easily, so whatever. I know there's all kinds of like new meta stuff in Binding of Isaac since I played it regularly, where like you can walk into a wall to avoid explosion damage. Let's see, we should... trying to think which thing we should reroll. I think we should honestly just take this quarter, reroll Pageant Boy one more time, and then leave, because the quarter could just turn into an endless spiral of spacebar items we don't want, which would not be ideal. So instead, I'm just going to take the quarter, and we're going to walk over here. We're going to grab a Spirit Heart. We're going to grab this. Yeah, Moon is not super exciting to me. We're going to keep the Devil instead, and we're going to move on. And just ignore the rest of the floor. You know, we're doing well enough. I don't feel like we really have any need of it. So I got my job back. Long story short, they had a ton of work to do, so I took some time off of YouTube to work on that kind of more exclusively. Also, you know, I need money pretty desperately right now, but less so now that I've spent a couple of weeks working really hard and earning money that way, which is really nice. But you know, I needed to work on that stuff, and then also just some personal issues with my family as well have been going on. Neighbors interfering with us and stuff, which has not been great. And that's kind of given me less time to record, and especially less quiet, like guaranteed quiet time to record. So that's what's been up with me. Sorry about the gap, but I have no intention of quitting YouTube. It's just might be a little quiet for a little bit longer still, but hopefully not too much longer. We'll definitely feed Judgment with all this money we picked up on the previous floor. What have you got for me, buddy? Temperance card? Not so useful right now, but maybe in a little bit. I don't know, I don't really need the money is the main thing. I guess the good thing about it... Oh my god. So what does that even do? Is that going to override Brimstone? I think it is. Whatever. Let's take it. Brimstone, Mom's Knife. Here we go. I think it gives Mom's Knife more damage to have Brimstone, so we're just going to have a really good Mom's Knife. I also kind of, in general, prefer Mom's Knife. Of course, as I say that, I walk into a room where it's like clearly 100% worse to have Mom's Knife. But especially with these little homing tears, actually, from little Steve, I don't feel like... the lack of the Brimstone laser is going to be a big deal, and Mom's Knife just shreds certain bosses, especially, you know, Isaac and Blue Baby are going to be a concern later on, and Mom's Knife is a really good solution to those. Definitely worth a bomb for 2 bombs and a chest. A really good deal. And let's see what's going on over here. Nothing. Really? Oh, well, that's totally a lie. There's an item room right there. I don't even know why I said nothing. Like, as I said that, I was taking in that there was an item room. Bob's Curse, not super exciting to me. We're going to roll it for the portable slot, which we will pick up and put back down to get it the fuck out of my item pool. And let's start moving toward the boss, wherever that might be. It might be south. I assume we went to the secret room? Man. I'd forgotten how hard it is to concentrate well on an Isaac run while keeping up constant commentary. It's weird, like, it's a little bit easier for me in head-to-head, because sometimes I can just be like, oh, this is a really hard situation, I'm going to stop talking and let Zen talk for a little while. And generally speaking, you know, like, we're pretty good about covering each other's silent moments, and, you know, it all works out. Not so much the case here. Let's see, so I think Greed is guaranteed to be on this floor in the shop. Definitely not interested in the Forget Me Now. Thank you very much. It's honestly, I think it's still the Binding of Isaac meta to just keep the D6 until the chest. Because at that point you can use it to roll 4 items at once, which can be an enormous difference in your run compared to most any other spacebar item. Of course, the preferential meta there would be like drop it for Book of Revelations or Nail or something where I can just get infinite health, which is pretty much unequivocally better. But Hey, there's a shooting meat boy. Gotta remember not to take any additional... Ah, well, there we go. Alright. Goodbye, D6. I loved you. I think this... No, it's not quite rolled. Damn. Oh, well. So we'll take the nail with us, and what's in the secret room? Oh, it's the fucking portable slot. I should have left Bob's Curse. That would at least be a few free bombs, but that's okay. We can come in here. Oh my god. This, we could just play this blood bank forever. That might be a good idea. Because we're just getting our health turned into spirit arts doing this, and now that we're out of health, it's just free money. I guess I should probably also be playing these guys, maybe getting some red hearts with which to, you know, convert those into more spirit arts. Umbilical cord I think would maybe not do anything because we already have little Steven. I don't know, man. Ah, well, there's our blood bank. Or blood bag that I was hoping for. Pretty much just free blood bag every time you see blood banks with this combo. I wonder if they're going to patch that to be less ridiculous in Rebirth. Actually, I'm almost certain they are. Ooh. That's so tempting to keep the crystal ball, because not only is it often a spirit heart generator, it also shows you the whole floor. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, it gives you half the time it gives you a spirit heart, half the time it gives you them tarot cards. And it always acts as a world card, which is incredible for navigating through the womb. It'll save us so much time. I don't, like, technically speaking, I think it might be the worst choice. I don't even know about that, because we're still taking half damage in the womb and later because of the fact that everything does a full heart of damage there. So unless we get the wafer, we're not fully invincible. And the number of rooms we'll save doing this is going to be pretty substantial, so I think we should be happy with what we've got here. The crystal ball is going to be amazing, because every time, you know, if we go a bad way and take a bunch of damage as a result of it, then we'll always be able to use the crystal ball just from the charges we get from that and be like, oh, I'm going the wrong way, and usually I'll get a spirit heart out of it, and sometimes I'll get a tarot card out of it. And the tarot card could be the fucking Hierophant, it could be the Lovers, so that doesn't look like that's going to be super useful usually. It could be the Sun, it could be all kinds of shit. They could be really useful, so I'm happy with this thingy here. That was not an elegant way of taking out that exploding fly, but that's okay. Almost walked straight the fuck into that. We're gonna leave the world behind, which sounds really romantic, way more romantic than I had intended for it to be. Yeah, there's no need to take the world with us because we just have the crystal ball for that. And 8-ball, I don't see any reason not to take it right now, because we're not gonna get that many more drops anyway, so like taking shit out of the rotation, no big deal. And it's a free tarot card, you know? And the shot speed isn't going to do anything, I don't think. Alright, so I think we should bomb our way through this secret room. No, I think we should finish this room, then decide what we're going to do after we've used the crystal ball to reveal the entire floor. Because that is how I roll. Ah, great. We're not going to bomb our way through the secret room. We're instead going to bomb here. We've got a judgment. Might as well, I guess, use them in the secret room for a secret room item pool item. Whatever. I don't know if that's better or not, honestly. But we're going to do it. Now all the hearts and shit he drops are going to be on the floor here, though, if he happens to drop more stuff than we can carry. So that's not the best. But, oh, it didn't even give me the secret room item pool. That's weird as fuck. Am I just misremembering a Binding of Isaac mechanic, or what's the deal with that? I honestly have no idea. Let's just let our familiars take care of this guy. No problem. There's one of those dudes. That guy's going to be taking full hearts, so I'm not super interested in dealing with him, especially since I have to walk over spikes to do it, which still makes me nervous, even though I should be pretty fucking good at it by now. Let's just clear this one for the little spiders. Don't want to fill a room with spiders if you can avoid it. That's a good tip, just for life in general, as well as the Binding of Isaac. There we go. Pretty easy game this time around. Of course I say that and I'm probably gonna die later on, but I feel like we have a pretty fucking good shot at beating the bluest of babies in this run through. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, there's that spider dead. We got another health upgrade. Boss music still rocking. And now we just wait until we take enough damage to know where to go, basically. It's a weird mechanic, but I'll take it. Oh, Jesus. The fact that I haven't taken damage in this room is astounding. Oop. Oh, Jesus. I really thought I was about to walk into the laser at some point there, but it didn't happen. Let's go ahead and bomb into this secret room. And what's going on here? Slot machine. I'll play 1 cent on it. Then I'll blow it up. That's my policy. They don't let me in Las Vegas anymore. Oh, that's not gonna die in 1 hit, which surprised me a lot. It would be awesome to find like a Polyphemus on the first floor of the chest, if that's in the cards. I would not mind, because that would really push this run over the top. Knife's not doing incredible damage right now. You really need that Polyphemus combo for a truly insane run. Which, by the way, happens every single time my girlfriend plays The Binding of Isaac. It's a constant source of relationship strain for us. There's finally the damage necessary for me to know that, yes, indeed, I'm going the right way toward the boss in this floor. We've got our 4 keys, and now our 5 keys. And I should remember not to spend any so that I can actually open all the chests on the chest. Or I can spend 1, I guess, but we gotta remember to keep most of those in reserve. Man, Diglets are super tanky. Yeah, surprisingly so. We can actually take Isaac's head with us because we have that thingy that lets you put more trinkets in it. Mom's purse, that's the one. And now we've got a shitload of like people aiding us by shooting tears, which is nice. It's really nice with Mom's Knife to have these setups where you've got a bunch of dudes helping you out, because sometimes it's really annoying to get into melee range with enemies, and it's just nice to have the ability to just take a little bit longer and pick them off from a distance. I still don't understand what exactly the mechanic is for Mom's Knife and zombies, because it seems like it's not supposed to work by hitting them straight on, but then it straight up does work, and I don't quite understand it. Oh, that was incredibly poor. Let's just finish him off. Perfect. And now we can move on to the cathedral. But yeah, it just seems really weird, doesn't it? The way damage works there. I don't know. Oh, it's a little tiny Monstro 2. Oh, Jesus. How did I not get hit by that laser? Oh my god. How did I not get hit by anything in this room? I don't deserve that victory. That was, well, I guess I deserve to win the room. I don't deserve to have won the room without taking any damage. Yeah, Dadski is going to be pretty unnecessary for us. 1 more room and we can use the crystal ball, so I'm hoping not to get hit there. Ah, well. Oh well. Hoping not to get hit there so that I didn't waste any, you know, charges from getting hit, but that's okay. The moon is going to be fucking useless for us. We're going to use strength, I think, immediately upon coming into contact with Isaac here. That was a very quick fight against Super Pestilence. Easy. Sorry, that's BM. It's Dota speak, for those who don't know what the fuck is going on. Let's fight Isaac. Should be pretty easy. Oh man, I thought using strength would do something, like give me an effect or something. That didn't end up being the case, so I just looked like an idiot. Yeah, I'm actually taking damage here, which is a little bit concerning. I kind of thought my full complement of bullet blockers would make me invincible during this fight, but clearly I'm mistaken. I gotta be a little more careful here. Just fall into my normal Isaac fighting routine. Oh my god. Oh well. We traded a red heart for a spirit heart. I'll take that any day. totally missed on that that knife throw. Oh, Jesus. Alright, we got a tarot card, boys. What's it gonna be? Let's take bets. Everybody in the comments take bets on what it's gonna be. Oh, man! Taking stupid damage here. Really, legitimately stupid, but at least we've got a half heart here, which means that we're going to be able to get the Polaroid invincibility later on. We've got the Fool. That's excellent. I'm really excited to have that. There's another half heart. How many more? Okay, we've got 2 half hearts, so we can take both of those. And that's about as high as we want our health. In fact, that's exactly as high as we want our health. I could moon to the secret room in the chest, which can contain items, so I'm down with that. We're going to take the moon with us rather than the Fool. And let's move on to the chest. See what's going on here. So we've got these 4 chests. Ooh, relic is good. 10 bombs is alright. Harlequin baby I can't complain about. And mom's pad, well, you know. It's a sanitary pad. What am I going to say? Let's actually moon up here. I was checking out what was in that room to see if it was anything I was interested in. It was not. We've got a Steam sale. Whatever. I don't have the D6 anymore. Can I bomb this way? If this is, oh man, I can't. Oh, right, because it's a fucking mini-boss room. Great, you fucking foiled me for the last time. This is the weirdest chest room. It's just a bunch of level 1 enemies swarming. Very weird. Perfect. Okay, boss is right up here. That's exactly where I expected the boss to be, actually. Which is why I decided to moon up. But I thought I would at least check out the first room to see if it was anything worth doing. It was not. This is a crazy room. I don't like this one bit. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's kill the big greed man before he makes more little greed heads. Let's just kill something, maybe? No? Alright. Please? There we go. Alright. Now, 1 wrath should not be even close to an issue. But we're low on health. We are low on health, friends, and that could be pretty disastrous for us. Let's just mom's foot our way out of this situation, because I don't think that works very well on Blue Baby. In fact, I think it might just stomp on us if we tried there. We've got 1 shot. Do not miss your chance. We're very low on health here, so I'm a little bit concerned about our chances of beating this fight successfully. Our damage is kind of fallen off substantially. Alright, we've got to just, like, stand in him for a little while. Yep. Oh, man. I was going to start dodging, but suddenly I was actually legitimately surrounded by bullets right as my shield ran out, so there was nowhere I could have possibly gone. And really no way my flies could have stopped me. They performed valiantly. They really helped me out. That was a close run. Almost made it, but in the end, Isaac and Blue Baby, very poorly balanced boss fights that require very specific loadouts to beat, and I didn't quite have the damage for it. At least not at my skill level, you know. There are definitely ways I could have avoided more damage there, but at the same time, it's very random how those boss fights go. There's bullets everywhere. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy the Binding of Isaac daily challenge. I'll try to do more of these. Again, it's not going to be an everyday thing. I know I have Dark Souls to get back to. A little bit out of practice in that game now, which is why I'm a little bit nervous about starting a PvP series right away. I do want to do more Dark Souls 2 PvP, though, because that is a lot of fun. And hopefully the community is still going on that. I haven't played that game in a couple weeks because I have been busy. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys don't mind the huge lack of videos lately, and hopefully I get back into it. And I'll see you guys next time.